Well, so jumping to this was the last question about the Bitcoin from your expertise. Now talking about yourself, if you can tell us a little bit about bitcoinbear.org and your project, and which one has been your challenges in this Bitcoin world as an Ethiopian entrepreneur.
Sure. So, the work is really, how many rooms and audiences and stages can I get invited into, and how many people can I orange pill? And maybe orange pilling is the wrong, but if I can introduce Bitcoin from a perspective of Saifedean Ammous or Jimmy Song or Andreas Antonopoulos, then things are a little bit easier to comprehend, instead of it coming from a perspective of number go up, or this kind of very volatile investment, purely looking at kind of the foundations of the protocol and of the the token within the network. So challenges, I would say, well, in any African country, there are, customs, or there are ways of doing business, and, things might seem, there's a lot of dogma, right, when it comes to our institutions and our businesses. So, but thankfully, there are very young people in Ethiopia. Like I said, 70% being under the age of 27. Even those in government offices and the officials are young, and so they've, I think, at least given me an ear. I've been able to host lectures with hundreds of people in the room, and share that on YouTube. So all of those things have been, I'm very fortunate to have been able to do that. But those challenges are still there, and so hopefully I can inspire more people to kind of learn about it, share about it, and there'll be kind of an exponential effect throughout the years. And so yeah, some challenges, but for the most part, it's been a great opportunity and great acceptance. I've probably been on a few dozen stages by now, and so far so good.
And your rewards as an entrepreneur? Which one has been your biggest rewards in this process as an entrepreneur?
Rewards as an entrepreneur. I mean, so living in Austin has been great in that, I'm right next to a lot of the entrepreneurs and a lot of the kind of the builders in the space. I've met fantastic kind of advocates for Bitcoin, great kind of human rights advocates in Bitcoin. So, the community and kind of the enthusiasm around this space, I think, is very novel, and it's very interesting to see. And I've had a chance for a lot of good reception, especially around my work around Cardano, and exactly why that's not kind of a good place for Ethiopians to store their digital IDs.
Okay.
And so yeah, a lot of good kind of rewards in that sense, and price appreciation, right? So I'm a part of the DCA crew, so I dollar cost average every time I have a paycheck, and so that of course has been great for kind of taking back my own sovereignty.